Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my pedal demonstration. This is going to be for the Madbean Naughty Fish, which is Madbean's take on a Mutron 3, which is an envelope filter. So I really like Madbean circuit boards, and I can't recommend them enough. And the only problem I ever have with them is the drilling templates. I never seem to get them to go as cleanly as they should. So this was a bit of a squeeze into this box. Giggity. This yeah, the drilling template is perfect, I guess. I'm just not very good at drilling, but it was a tight squeeze anyway. So there's 5 controls. We have gain right here, peak right here, and the 3 switches from left to right is going to be your low pass, high pass, and band pass filters on this switch. The middle switch is up and down switch, so it should be the way the filter behaves, whether it goes from say bass to high or from high to bass, I think, something like that. And the third switch on this side is a low-high switch. So we'll get into that when I start doing sounds. Anyway, it's a really cool envelope filter. Not really sure what else to say about it. I got it because I'm a huge fan of Primus, and I guess the Mutron is a big part of both Larry Lalonde and Les Claypool's sound, or at least some sort of envelope filter. Probably more Les than Lur, to be honest, but they endorsed it. And Mutron 3s, or anything Mutron really, is kind of expensive nowadays, so the Madbean circuit board is a pretty good option, I thought. And it sounds great, so let's get into it. Okay, so for the start of this, I'm just going to leave the gain and the peak knobs at center. The left switch should be set to low pass filter, middle switch should be set to down, and the right switch should be set to low. So here's my clean sound on bridge humbucker of my Flying V. And let's see what we get. So with filters like this, you have to adjust the gain and the peak until you get the envelope to open at sort of a more consistent rate. And of course, the harder you pick, the quicker the envelope opens, so that as opposed to this. So it behaves differently depending on how you behave. So I guess let's try the left switch first. So this should be low pass here. The middle position should be high pass. See what that sounds like. Okay, and the right position should be band pass. Interesting. So let's see what the middle switch does. It should be set to down right now. Let's try up. So as opposed to down. So I guess up is a bit more of a funk sound or something. I don't know. Both sounds are pretty cool. So let's see what the right switch does. Should be set to low now. Let's try high. So yeah, I guess that's really all there is to it. There's not a whole lot else I can do with it. I mean, I'm not a funk player. I can't play any of that crap. But it's an interesting pedal, that's for sure, and I really like it. And I didn't show it in the demo, but with every adjustment you make with the switches, you can adjust the gain and the peak knobs to try to get the most out of the envelope, or the weirdest or the least, depending on what you want. It's all about control, I suppose, with this pedal, or with envelope filters in general. So one thing to keep in mind, I guess, if you decide to build this one. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you next time. And as always, there's a link in the description if you would like to check out where I got this from, and if you want to try building one yourself. So thanks again, guys. Take it easy.